Hey guys, Flatbed 101 with Mike. I haven't had a lot of shit to make securement videos about, so, but I did come across a situation last night that I kind of want to talk to you guys about. It has to do with safety and downgrades and things like that. I have a load on right now out of Allied Tube in Phoenix, Arizona. It's a tarp load, and gross, I'm a little over 72,000. I'm almost 73,000 total. So the first drop was in Denver, Colorado, which is where I am right now. And so I ended up going up 89 out of Flagstaff, and then northeast on 163, or wait, no, 160 to 163 to 191 to get up to 70 and then cut east. Well, last night while I was on 163, I think it was, I came upon a downgrade of 10% with a 25-mile-an-hour curve at the bottom. And if you miss that curve, there's a rock wall right in front of you. Like, if you don't make that corner, you're going into the wall. So with these new automatics, everything's kind of weird. As far as doing downgrades and things like that, 10%, that's no joke. It's really not. So always better safe than sorry. The old timers will tell you, you can, whether it be downgrades or going through town or making corners or curves or whatever, you can do it a million times and do it too slow. You can only do it once too fast. So what I did for that 10% downgrade, and there was a warning sign telling me that the 25-mile-an-hour corner was coming up, but even if there wasn't, I would have done it this way. I took, with these automatics, the Peterbilts, we've got this. Now, if somebody wants to pitch in with some info on the Freightliners, more power to you, because I've never driven one of the automatic Freightliners. This is actually the first automatic truck I've ever had. Most of my career has been in 13-speed manuals. So, but anyway, what I did is I had it in drive. You know, occasionally if it's wanting to shift and I don't want it to, I'll kick it down into manual just like that, and that will lock the gear with Peterbilt, or with Prime trucks, with Prime Peterbilts. That's what that does, is it locks it in gear so that it will not shift. It's handy for when there's snow on the ground and things like that, and you're like right between gears. But anyway, I had it in drive. I came up here and I set my cruise control at 19 miles an hour, which is the lowest the cruise control will go. I had my Jakes on high, and I just let it cruise. That's it. The 10% had me up to about 24 or 25, but having it that low and having my Jakes are powerful enough, it was able to hold on the 10% downgrade. For my 8% that I was going down last night, I was dropping it down to about 30. And then I'd let, that's at about, that puts me at about 1500 RPMs. I'd let it jump up to about 19, and then I'd break it back down to 15 again. Which on the Speedo is a range of 30 miles an hour to almost 40, back to 30. I can't stress this enough. We got winter coming up. We got a lot of guys that haven't had a winter yet. These automatics are weird for downgrades. I had one, this one actually shifted on me going downhill last year in the snow and caused me to break traction. Now luckily I'm experienced enough and I was able to catch it, and I didn't jackknife. I didn't go falling off the mountain in Oregon. I was on a back road in Oregon, and I managed to fix it. From that point on, I stuck it in the gear I wanted it. Like I slowed down enough to where it was in the gear I wanted it, and then I locked it into manual to go down the rest of the hill. For those of you with the Peterbilt, when you lock it into manual, when you lock the gear, your truck's gonna start beeping at you. It's gonna start dinging at you, and it's gonna annoy the living fuck out of you. But I'd rather listen to that annoying ass ding ding than end up jackknifed and falling off the side of a mountain. So guys, be safe. if you have any questions, or if somebody wants to explain how the automatic works in a Freightliner, that would be amazing. That would be awesome, because a lot of our guys out here are in Freightliners. You know, we've actually got a small percentage of guys in Peterbilt. So, and it's really, really different. That I do know. I have enough friends that drive them that I know it's very, very different. So, you guys be safe. Peace. I'm gonna get on the road. Bye.